Welcome back, boys and girls, and today I want to talk about how I like to shoot my rifle during the hunting situation. I try to simulate the same shooting situation as in the range and in the hunting. Now, when I'm at the range, I don't like to hold both hands on the rifle and hold tight because that causes muscle movement. So I have the forearm stock resting on the rifle rest and just hold it with my right and just have it on my shoulder and pull the trigger. Bullseye. So during the hunting situation, I like to have my armrest or rifle rest at the height where I don't have to hold it with two hands. And actually, I just use my left hand just to put the rifle on the top, and then I could adjust the height to it. You could see the deer movement right there. Matt. Oh, it's actually decent size deer. Now, when you're walking into a tree stand, or when I used to hunt all day, when I was younger, and there's situations where I actually bust the deer, and they get up and they see me, and then I panic and they run. If the deer sees you, and if you don't act it as a threatening manner, they won't run really quickly. But the reason they run like that is because you act like you're just about to kill them, and they know you have a bad intention. And before you could pull the trigger, they're already running to the woods. For the safety, I have removed my bolt out of the rifle. Over the years, I realized deers are very sensitive to predators, but at the same time, they are very curious. So this is what I do now. Believe it or not, if you hide behind a tree, they're very curious. They'll stop and try to see who's there. So I kind of hid behind the tree, trying to hide myself. But she was kind of looking right at my direction, knowing something isn't right. And she's trying to smell who I was. She's trying to identify who I was. And she started to stump a little bit and stick her nose in the air. And then she didn't feel good about it, so she started doing that little bobbing. But if you come out with your gun pointing already, before they take off, you could pull the trigger. This even works for a small tree, as long as you can hide your eyes or your face. Even on tree stand, if I have some trees between me and the deer, I would actually hide myself before I get my guns ready and then come back out. Because a lot of times they'll catch the movement, but if you have something blocking your movement, it's really hard for them to see you. There's 2 does. Make there 3 does. Matt. That's a pretty good size though. She's a very good size though. To shoot a similar situation as I'm shooting at the range, when I see a deer in the field, I like to use my left hand as a gun rest. Put my hand on the tree and use that wrist as a gun rest. It's really solid and it's very accurate. Now this is now what to do. It's very unstable, everything's moving a lot. And if you rest your gun on the barrel, it's going to change the point of impact. So what I like to do is hold the tree, put the rifle on your wrist, and this is so much more stable, and then you won't change the point of impact as well. Now the second situation is that you see deers already running, and times like this you don't want to keep looking at them, you just want to go right for your rifles, and I see one clearance. That's when I pull the trigger and it was a hard shot. Doug said, look, there are a bunch of deer. So I looked over and running across behind us. So I had my rifle empty, so I rechambered it, got it up, and I followed one. And as soon as I hit the scope, I pulled my trigger, and I saw that the deer jumped. Yeah. The deer was running, and it's right here. And if you look at it, as soon as I shoot, you're gonna see it jump because it was hit.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Yes.
Okay, I'm still shaking here. Okay,
Yeah,
so.
okay. I'm gonna surprise you. Were so quick.
Everything just happened like in one motion.
I didn't expect that.
Release, safety, up, pull. And it was like in what, 1 or 2 seconds.
Good job, David.
Thank God. Oh, there's a lot of blood here. He went through this blood. Oh, there it is. It's laying right there. It's like I say, it was a medium-sized deer. Oh my God, it was a perfect shot. And the third situation was in Montana. And when my buddy Ron spotted those elk up on the hill, that was about 500 yards away. I knew I couldn't have a steady shot holding it against a tree like this. So, but in Montana, thank God, they have a lot of small pine trees where you could actually sit on your butt and have your gun at the branch and shoot like at the range. It was a solid natural rest. So I was able to make over 500 yard shot, and it was a good shot, and I got my first elk. It finally happened on the 7th day today. Oh, today's Friday. About 500 yards. Oh man, it was really, really exciting. And that rifle was right on it. My God, look at that. I can't even lift the head up. Whew. This is awesome. I know every hunter have a different experience, and this is what I had, and this is something that really worked well for me. So I hope this will help the beginners. And lastly, like always, thank God for what you have, enjoy life with what you got, but mostly prepare for the different scenarios, and you're more likely to be successful. See you.